Welcome back to day 4 of my Mingan insurgency playthrough, day by day. I realized I've never actually looked into the focus that we're currently doing. The Central Revolutionary Base, situated in the highlands between Jiangxi and Fujian province, is one of the last points of concentrated socialist resistance in China. The National Revolutionary Army shattered remnants rallied here after the 1932 Shanghai Uprising, clinging to the dim hope of a free nation. The years have not always been kind to us. Thousands of good comrades have been martyred, but we hold on, even as League encirclement campaigns seem to grow closer each year. So let's start the clock. My computer can't handle both Hearts of Iron 4 and screen capture and audio, so I have to record my audio separately and then try to match it up as good as I can, which isn't particularly good. So if you were wondering why there was something wrong with the audio, that's the reason. I am saving up for a new laptop, so that shouldn't be an issue in a few months. And in a few 1.5 months is when something interesting will happen, so hopefully I'll have it fixed by then. And otherwise, that's it. Oh, something happens. Let's see, Year of the Rat. A new year comes to a China long overdue for change. It's been 4 years since the unsuccessful Shanghai uprising across the eastern seaboard, and almost a decade since the collapse of the Northern Expedition. But like the Zodiac, the same cycle of poverty and exploitation continue on. And like rats, Kuomintang insurgents remain underground in hiding, festering in the squalor. But they continue to survive nonetheless. The repeated encirclement campaigns waged by the League of 8 Provinces and their German advisors have come to nil despite their material superiority because of endemic corruption, crafty insurgent leaders, and the sheer tenacities of the guerrillas. Although unable to stop the League from controlling major population centers, they have hampered League efforts to control the hinterland. Still, as the new year approaches, the new year begins January 24th in traditional calendars still used by many commoners, the Mingan insurgency have little else to retreat to. For all the failures of the encirclement campaigns, they have largely isolated meaningful rebellion to the Fujian-Jiangxi region, far from the centers of power. Socialist cells often remain divided, and even in the heart of the Mingan, the people's government control is often illusory. Its leaders know full well that there would be no insurgency if it was not for the sacrifices of the people, who often offer support, great and small, that allow Mingan to trudge onwards, the nexus point of socialist resistance. The Mingan is a hub with spokes extending deep into China, connecting them with various networks stretching into sympathetic cities such as Guangzhou, Shanghai and Xiamen. But supply shipments have grown more difficult over the years, thanks to improved League patrols and legation crackdown. As they plan their next operation to smuggle equipment, Mingan turns to the Criminal League of 10 in Shanghai, which would increase totalism, the wealthy OCC benefactors in Guangzhou, which would increase social liberalism, and the urban syndicalist cells in Xiamen, which increases syndicalism. Let's go for that, because our current allies are also syndicalist. We have 1 hour left to go. And that is done, and I'll see you tomorrow.